Hello everybody. Are you amongst those who is really confused about which exams to take if you're focusing on MBA within India? Or is it that you're not aware about the different exams that are scheduled over the entire year to pursue your MBA within India? Well, this is the perfect video for it because today I'll be giving you just a brief idea about the entrance exams that are scheduled and the months and the colleges that you can, on which month, and the colleges that you can target through it. To start with, broadly speaking, there are around 8 MBA entrance examinations that one can focus on. And apart from that, there are certain state level common entrance examinations. The first exam to start with is CAT. It is known by the name of Common Admission Test, conducted by the IIMs. And after having taken CAT, you can focus on the 20 IIMs. Now, needless to say, it's not only the IIMs, but even IITs which accept the CAT score. And there are certain A+ grade colleges. To name a few, you have FMS, you have SP Jain, you've got IMT Ghaziabad, IMI Delhi, and many other colleges that one can focus on after having taken CAT. Around 400 odd colleges accept the score of CAT. The next examination, which is scheduled again in the month of November, is IIFT, but it's a specialization-centric examination. It's effectively conducted focusing on international business. So IIFT is a college which is known by the name of Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. It has got 3 campuses, IIFT Delhi, the next is Kolkata, and the third is Kakinada. Now, IIFT was a college which was established in the year 1963 with a basic perspective or an objective to increase the exports of the country by developing the knowledge source and also by developing the human resource. So this particular college basically has the subjects which aim at international business as a specialization. The third examination that one can target again is in the month of December. It is known by the name of SNAP. Now, SNAP is a common admission test which is scheduled by the Symbiosis University. So through SNAP, you can target 16 of their campuses. The flagship institutes of SNAP are specifically located in Pune, but they have also spread their wings in certain areas of Bangalore. You also have certain campuses in Hyderabad and now in Nagpur as well. So SNAP is one such examinations which one can focus on if you're aiming for a tag of Symbiosis effectively, or if you are effectively looking out to relocate yourself in Pune as a city, because most of the campuses are there in Pune. The next examination that one can take is NMAT, which is known by the name of Narsi Monji. So it's also known by the name of Narsi Monji. So basically, NMAT is an examination which is conducted by GMAT, and it's conduced by NMIMS as an institute, which is based in Mumbai. And this particular college ranks or comes in the top 15 institutes pan-India. You can ideally write or take 3 attempts of NMAT, which are scheduled from somewhere from the month of October until the month of December. Next comes the examination known as ZAT. It is known by the name of, for the colleges of Xavier's Institute. And through ZAT, you can broadly focus on 84 such associate institutes of Xavier's. And there are 12 such ZAMI institutes. ZAMI is XLRI Associate Member Institutes. So you can effectively focus on 84 non-XLRI based institutes which effectively accept the ZAT scores. ZAT examination is targeted by the students who are ideally focusing on HR as a specialization, because XLRIs are known for the labor laws and the labor relations specializations. The next examination that is lined up is CMAT. CMAT basically is a common management admission test. It happens in the month of January. And this examination again is a national level exam. So the students who are at times unable to perform well in CAT or ZAT, or the students who are not really prepared for the levels of CAT, ZAT and NMAT, they effectively prepare themselves for CMAT, because there are common and many such colleges, around 200 odd colleges that one can target after having taken CMAT examination. The next in line is MAT examination. It is known by the name of Management Aptitude Test. Now, MAT is basically conducted, it's been conducted right from 1988. And there are certain MAT associated institutes. So there are certain colleges through which these colleges basically accept the CMAT scores, and there are certain institutes which also accept the MAT score. And MAT examination is relatively easier as compared to the other exams that I've discussed so far. The next in line is ATMA examination. ATMA is conducted by AIMS Institute. And this examination again is focusing on the PGDM courses of certain other colleges, which at times accept the CAT and the CMAT scores as well. But if you talk about the difficulty level of MAT and ATMA, they are way too easier as compared to the other exams that I have discussed so far. Next is the state level entrance examination. So we have Maharashtra CET, which happens or which is scheduled in the month of March, and through which you can aim or focus on the universities located in Mumbai and Pune effectively, because this particular examination, which is scheduled in the month of March, is basically to aim at the colleges which offer an MBA or an MMS degree for the colleges which are located within Maharashtra. Then you've got TAN CET. So TAN CET is basically for the Tamil Nadu candidates. If they are focusing on colleges within Tamil Nadu, this is one centralized common entrance examination. Then you've got PG CET. So PG CET is again Karnataka common CET entrance examination. And this again is scheduled in order to offer the openings or opportunities for colleges within Karnataka. And the last one is CMAT. So CMAT is known by the name of Karnataka Management Aptitude Test. And this again is a state level common entrance examination. Now, if you're really aiming at MBA as a career option, my sincere advice would be to focus on the national level examinations. Needless to say, because of the fact that they open up your doors to multiple regions, multiple cities. And after having taken CAT or let's say SNAP or NMAT or for that matter CMAT, the options that you have in front of you are multiple. Because often we've seen that apart from the IIMs and the IITs, the other colleges, they don't just focus on one of the scores, but they give you a chance to apply through multiple scores. So let's say if I wasn't able to perform well in CAT examination, even having scored better in CMAT or having scored better in ZAT, I may get an entry to that particular college. And which is why a normal advice that is given to the students is do not try and focus only on one examination, but while you start your preparation, you should have at least targeted minimum 3 or 4 different examinations so that your scope of examination increases. Now, apart from these, there are certain college-specific examinations. For example, there's an exam called as TISSNET. So TISSNET is an exam for Tata Institute of Social Sciences. And this exam is scheduled somewhere in the month of January. At the max, it gets postponed until up to the month of February. And the Tata Institutes is basically known for the MA programs that they offer. And one such program that they are very famous for is the HRM program. So apparently the students who are not able to perform well in ZAT and who are unable to get into XLRIs or XIMBs for the HR program, they simultaneously or parallelly can focus on the Tata Institute for the HRM program. And again, TISS offers a variety of other courses. So there are some courses for entrepreneurship, there are some courses for women empowerment, and there are a couple of courses for hospitality-based sector as well. Again, there's an exam called as MICAT, which is conducted by Mudra Institute. And this basically is for the students who are aiming to have their career in media and mass comm. So from some of our students, the feedback that we've got is the selection process of MICAT is really very stringent, and they rather try and give exposure to the students who already have a previous experience in media, journalism, editorship, or in the mass comm industry. So it's one of the colleges that one should effectively focus on if you're aiming at media or mass comm as a specialization. So these were some of the exams that one can definitely focus on and try to pursue their career for MBA. Should you have any other queries, you can definitely reach out to us. You can see the website address and the contact number has been given below. Thank you and all the best.